Coming up on the next unboxing, different case options for the Samsung Galaxy S8 phone. Coming up next on Unboxing. Unboxing, the show where we open the box so you don't have to.
Welcome, and thank you for joining me on another episode of Unboxing. And on today's episode, we're going to be looking at different cases for the Galaxy S8 phone. A lot of these are also available for the S9, S9 Plus, S8 Plus, and most likely they will be available for the new S10 as well. But there's a lot out there, so this is just a small sampling. And I've got some cases for men, some you'd consider unisex, and some for women. So let's look at 4 different kinds of cases that are available for your S8 phone. First, what I'm going to be looking at here, this is a simple case, which to tell you the truth, I've actually been using. So it just came in this little bubble wrap. It's about $10 off Amazon. It comes in black, kind of a purple color, and this navy. And this particular case is very simple design, but it gives you just the amount of grip that you need. Because one problem with this phone is when you're holding it, it's very slick. So you're going to need some kind of grip to it. And the other problem is with the curved screen, you sometimes have a tendency to activate the screen if you're reaching over it. So this case, you can consider this your everyday around the office, around the house case. It slips right on. That's the best part about it. And it gives you just the right amount of grip, and the phone is actually very comfortable to use with this case. The buttons are a little bit harder than normal to press, which can be a good thing and a bad thing, but overall I've learned over the last couple days to like this one. And as we go along, I'll test to see which one of these can do wireless charging. This one, I actually know that we can, and we'll be covering wireless chargers on the next episode. So this one, you can just put it right on there. And as you can see, the wireless charging works right away. So this is a case you can just leave on it. Other benefits on it, a lot of these thinner cases are rubbery. This one has more of a soft fabric kind of feel. It has a little bit of texture to it. So overall, I'd have to say this one's pretty good. So moving right along, we'll just take this one off. And we're going to look at a different case. This one's by Vena. This one runs about $20. The cool thing about this one in particular, this is kind of an armored case, so it's more towards the OtterBox. Of course, we're throwing that out. This is more in the OtterBox realm. As far as security, this has a little bit of an air cushion built into it, and other feature on this, it also has a place for your credit cards. That's what I like about this. So you can keep up to 3 credit cards, or more like an ID and 1 card and maybe a little bit of cash money, just in case you're going somewhere that doesn't take cards that evening. And this could be a good wallet substitute. Also very good about this case is that it slips right on. So unlike the OtterBox, which requires a lot of hassle to get off and on, this one you can just slip right on. And you can just take your necessities for the evening and you can just get by with just your phone. Other advantage of this case is it also can act as a little easel, which you can see off the side. As we do it like that, you can see it acts as little support mounts. So setting it upright, you can put the phone right there and you can use it as a little display stand type holder. One of the good and bad things about this, depending on if this is your preference, it does have the RFID shielding for your credit cards, but I'm actually kind of wishing it didn't, because unfortunately this case will not work with a wireless charger. So as you can see, nothing's happening. So that's one big ding on this one. But I do like the other functionality, and the fact that it just comes off and on the phone. I can basically just kind of change cases on it, and this could be the case when you're going somewhere where there's a chance that you might drop the phone. Other advantage on it, it also has a little bit of lip on the top and bottom of it, so you can lay it down like this and not actually scratch the glass. All right, so moving along, these I have not opened. This is going to be more like a little folio case for it. And I'll have the manufacturer to this in a second here. It's JYY Leather Expert. I'll have the correct link to the product, so no worries there. Let's just undo this stuff here. Now, I haven't used this one, so give me a secco. I'll just move the packaging out of the way. One silica gel pack, do not eat. All right, so this one looks like the phone's just gonna slip right in there. And it looks like it actually, well, it says Leather Expert, so whether this is genuine, we don't know. It could be Naugahyde. But either way, it's very nicely done. Place for your ID, place for credit cards, and it will close right over and basically protected. So this would be more ideal in a briefcase or purse type situation, a little bit more business class. And the phone would just go right into this one as well. So you can see that once again, you can change the cases quite easily, and it has a little hook on there where you can do a little wrist strap for it. So also quite nice. And of course, the camera and fingerprint reader are accessible. All right, and then we'll move along to the last one. And so far, these are all easy to get in and out of, so that's kind of nice. And this one has a little bit more of a design pattern on it, and again, these are all available in so many designs and patterns. These are just an example. This is a different one, kind of similar to the black one, different manufacturer. This has more of a suede feel to it, and this dish is kind of a black, a little bit more plasticky feel. It does have the proper cutouts for the cameras, and going into it, especially if we put the phone the correct way in, very easy to get in and out of. And this one actually has a magnetic clasp, so I kind of like that. Well, again, the other one's magnetic too. I guess it's just more puffy. So this is a kind of a more of a smooth surface to it. So these are some different ways to protect the phone. But it's important that you get some kind of case for it, just to make sure that the phone stays scratch and damage free. And that concludes this short episode of unboxing. Stay tuned on the next one, very shortly coming up. We are going to be going over wireless charging options. So we'll be covering the Nanami desktop charger, and there's also a cool car charger which automatically grabs and releases the phone with a button and charges wirelessly in your car. So all that's coming up on the next episode of unboxing. Thank you very much for joining us, and I'll see you on the next one.